Alright, good night. I'm going to show you how to do the Escovitch sauce for the fish. And in a later video, I'll show you how I do the fish. So, for the sauce, you need carrots, sweet peppers. It could be the green, the red, the yellow. It's just personal preference. Onions, hot peppers, preferably Scotch bonnet peppers, but if not, you could use like habanero peppers or so forth. That could be a good substitute. And of course, weak allspice. So you need a couple grains of allspice. So you get all these and you put in it in a saucepan, and then we're going to use the white vinegar to do this. So just let me transfer this to the saucepan. Okay, and you're using enough vinegar just to cover what's in the pot. That should be good. And then you're going to turn the stove on medium high and cook it for about 7 or 8 minutes until the carrots and everything get tender. Alright, as you can see, I've boiled it for a couple of minutes and I've now transferred it to a mason jar, which just transfer it to a mason jar, let it cool off, and then you can keep it for a couple of months in the mason jar. One thing I forgot to mention, this sauce is generally hot, so if you can't handle it spicy, what you need to do is limit the amount of hot peppers that you use in it. And if you're using the peppers, you might take the seeds out before you do it. But this is the finished product. So just to confirm again, it's julienne, carrots, sweet peppers, hot peppers, onions, and some allspice. Put it in a saucepan, cover it with some white vinegar. Let it simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Transfer it to a mason jar, and you have the Escovitch sauce ready to put on some fish. Okay, now we're going to the important part, which is frying the fish. So for that, for the seasoning, we'll need a couple cloves of garlic, some salt, and some black pepper. And I just use a bowl, put some salt in. The amount of salt that you'll put will depend on your personal taste. Just put in a bit of salt and pepper in. So, salt and pepper, which is what I'm going to use to season the fish. I'll put a bit more black pepper in it. I can't give precise measurements because I don't measure, I just judge it. To fry the fish, I'm using canola oil right now because this is what I have on hand, but you could also use vegetable oil, corn oil, sunflower oil. It doesn't matter which oil you use, really. I'm putting enough in the pot to cover it, probably, let me say, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch, and put it on medium high heat. So while the oil warms, I'm going to start preparing the fish. First thing I do is I take the fish and I score it twice. I do this for a variety of reasons. One, to help the seasoning to penetrate in the fish better. Two, to enable it to fry more evenly. And three, if we're using traditional fish that we use in Jamaica, this is porgy now. We would normally use snappers, mullets, parrotfish, which are way bigger, and then when you put them in the oil, you find that the muscles contract and they twist and they fry unevenly. So with the slits, it sits in the oil and it doesn't twist and come out of the oil, and it cooks more evenly. So I slice it on both sides. If it was bigger, might be able to slice it again, but just score it twice for now. And then I season it with the salt and pepper mixture. I try to ensure that I get it in the cavity all along here, inside the slits. And again, you apply as much seasoning as you want depending on your personal taste, whether you want it salty or just good enough. So I'm going to do this for all the fishes. I can't stop it now. What when I'm done. I can't stop that. Okay, I know you thought I forgot about the garlic, but I haven't. I'm using the garlic to add some flavor to the oil, and I also use it to test if the oil is hot enough. So, all right, I'll give it another 2 minutes or so forth, because you see the oil is relatively hot enough now, but I want it hotter still, because if the oil is too cold, what you find is that the fish will stick to the pan, and that's not good. So you want it hot enough that when you put the fish in, it doesn't stick. So I'll just give it a couple more seconds to get a bit hotter. Alright, so you can see now, it's bubbling like that, that's normal. That's how you want it to be, and I leave it like this for about 5 minutes on each side. What I want is for the skin to get crispy and a light golden brown color, but the flesh inside should still be soft and moist. So about 5 minutes on each side will be good enough. Okay, this is the color that we're looking for, and then we'll take it out and we'll put it on some paper towels. This will draw the excess oil out of the fish so that it's not greasy. So as you can see, this is what you're going for. If you're not seeing it like this, then probably the oil is not hot enough. So this is what you're looking for. As you can see, this one is not quite there yet because it's slightly bigger than those, so I'll just put it on this side for a bit longer. But we're looking for this consistency in the color. Okay, as you can see here, I've finished frying all the fish, and this is what it should look like. So it should be nice and crisp on the outside, but the inside, if I show you, it's still going to be moist and white. So you just want to get the nice color on the outside. Take your hand out, my fish. So you just want to have the nice color on the outside, but inside should still be moist and white. The danger in doing this is overcooking it, where everything gets tough and hard, and then it's hard to eat, and undercooking it where the fish is soggy, the skin is soggy. So you want the skin to be firm but not tough. Okay, and then this is the sauce that we had made, the Escovitch sauce, so we just put some on there. Like that, and then use a spoon to get some of this. And there you have it, Escovitch fish.